And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life and where you get the truth. But the Writer's Life. Um, Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on one single exciting video. Oof. For some reason, my whole jaw hurts here because I'm like overcompensating for this tooth I'm having replaced, and it's just a nightmare. So like I keep calling my dentists, plural, and they're all like, there's nothing wrong with your teeth, your other teeth, just fucking grin and bear it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm a baby though, I guess, so and they all know it. Anyway, that's not what this is about. I digress, as always. So I think it was Friday or Saturday night. I went down after work for my usual 5 o'clock beer or two. And there's this guy there. He sells pizza, wood-fired pizzas. He has like a mobile trailer. I don't know if that's redundant. And there's a oven in a wood-fried oven type thingy. I'm a master of words, aren't I? And anyway, he like goes to different places and cooks pizza for people, like for events and stuff like that. Anyway, it's really good. Pizza's really good, as good as I get in Italy. That being said, he's like, "How are the books going? How's the publishing industry and all that sort of stuff?" And we got talking about it. And I said, "I've had like 10 books come out this year alone already." Or close to that, or something like that. Anyway, yeah. Here's some of the physical ones. Some of the shorter and still in just ebook form. But he's like, "How can you have that many books come out?" And I said, "Well, I'm working with a publisher who doesn't take a traditional stance, and they're willing to take some chances and putting out more than just one book a year. Um, you know, like the 99% of the other traditional publishers do." And I said, also, I started my own independent label called Bear Media. And I said that imprint publishes all the stuff that no traditional publisher would ever even want to look at, like, because I mix genres, I do some experimentation, I just have fun with it. And some stuff's explicit, others not so much. I have all my Chase Bakers there at Bear Media. I have all my um, Sam Savage is there. All my Steve Jobs there. So, and they're not for sale. So, um, in any case, he's like, "How can you do that?" And he's like, "That's amazing." And I said, "Well, because he's under the assumption that, like, you get a book deal and you're going to be rich the rest of your life, and you put out a book a year, maybe a book every 2 years, and that's the life." And I'm like, "No, it doesn't work like that." I said, "If anything," I said, "these days you're actually kind of hurting your career." I said, "Imagine." I had to put it into perspective for him because the average person just doesn't get it. I said, "Imagine if a corporation owned both your pizza truck and your secret recipes for your pizza, and maybe they gave you a $5,000 to $10,000 advance for that, which you've already spent on overhead for your business, right? So you're broke again. But contractually, they will only allow you to sell pizzas, like, say, the month of February, and that's it. You can't sell any more because you'll be diluting um, your fan base. You'll be competing against yourself." And he's like, "Well, really?" I said, "Yeah, that's what it's like." And I said, on top of it, you're not going to get any more money until you earn out that $5,000 or $10,000. Until you pay it back through sales, and you only get per pizza like 50 cents. And he's like, "Well, what? That's all you get per like book sold. I said in traditional world, yeah, like 50, 75 cents, maybe $1 in some cases for an ebook, but he couldn't believe it. He was just like, "You got to be kidding me!" And I'm like, "No." I said that's why the average fiction writer makes about, if you're doing okay, makes about $3,000 to $6,000 a year or something like that. I do better than that, thank God. But he couldn't believe it, and so I said, if I said the reason why I have an independent label is so that I can own my own pizza truck, and so that I own my own secret recipes, and then I can sell as many pizzas as I want, when I want, how I want. I can shape them however I want. I can I can sell other products. I can do whatever I want. I can buy multiple trucks. I can have sales. I'm in complete control. And even better than that, I get the mother load of the money with every pizza sold. But those pizzas better be damn tasty. They better be damn good. You have to keep the quality up. And he was just shocked at that whole thing. He's like, I would never consider selling out to a corporation. Like, this is, if anything, I want to build my business and be like, be the big guy. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And I said, that's why more and more fiction writers are turning to the independent side of things. If you want to be a hybrid like me and still publish with a traditionally based author, I should say, because Don and Addo is like a traditionally based author. I wouldn't say they're a traditional publisher, but they're a traditionally based independent publisher, crime publisher. I do that just so that I get attention from multimedia and different types of attention. I don't make a whole lot of money doing it, but I'm willing to give them a few books just for a different. I get validation and whatever. Because when you go independent, you're going to get ignored by the mainstream media. However, that said, mainstream media doesn't really matter that much anymore. Now does it? As dozens upon dozens of journalists quit the mainstream corporation and DC, Washington, as in Washington DC, run media outlets control what they can write and what they can't write, and they're going to Substack, and they're building their audiences there, and they're able to write what they want when they want, and amazingly enough, they're able to tell the truth. However, like what just happened with Matt Taibbi, beware the government, because they're sicking the IRS agents on these people, which I think is really criminal and cruel. So, I mean, I don't consider myself a journalist really anymore at all. I mean, I used to be, but I'm more of a freelance writer now and just about full-time fiction writer. But there's some journalists out there doing some awesome independent work, but they do it at their own risk, living under what really are tyrannical circumstances these days. Anyway, I don't want to get into all that right now, but the Pizza Man. And I know what you guys were thinking when you saw that, the Pizza Man. You're thinking the Pizza Man plot, the famous porn Pizza Man plot. Get your heads out of the gutter. Anyway, that's it for today. Like I said, it hurts to even talk. But I will come to you guys tomorrow. Spring is here, huh? All right. Have a great end of your day. And ciao, ciao.